The very mountains seemed to melt and recede before an unseen force, not from scorching heat, but from an overwhelming presence. Enoch felt himself lifted, carried effortlessly beyond the familiar winds that swept across the earth. He soared past the intricate courses of the stars, leaving behind their ancient, predictable paths. Further still, he was borne beyond the vast, cosmic vault where the very fabric of time is meticulously measured. There, in that boundless expanse, Enoch beheld a throne, unlike anything he had ever conceived or witnessed. It was not a structure carved by hands, nor was it built from earthly materials. Instead, it pulsed with an undeniable, living essence. From beneath its majestic form, brilliant, consuming flames issued forth, casting an ethereal glow upon the surroundings. Great wheels of fire, intricate and immense, turned ceaselessly, yet without emitting the slightest sound. Above the throne, crystal formations, like frozen lightning bolts, arched with breathtaking grandeur, catching and refracting the light. The air itself, thick and palpable, trembled with an intense, sacred holiness that filled every fiber of Enoch's being. Seated upon this awe-inspiring throne was the Ancient of Days, a figure of profound and eternal majesty. His garment, a flowing expanse of white, surpassed any earthly shade, radiating a purity beyond comprehension. His hair, like pure, untarnished wool, cascaded around him, not showing the marks of age, but signifying an eternal, timeless existence. Before him stood an innumerable host, 10,000 times 10,000 beings, stretching into the infinite distance. They remained utterly silent, not uttering a single word, their forms perfectly still, not making the slightest movement. They simply waited, a vast, expectant multitude, in the profound presence of the Ancient of Days. Then, ancient books began to open, not crafted from paper or inscribed with ink as mortals knew them. These were records woven directly into the very fabric of reality itself, containing truths beyond human understanding. And in that revealing light, the kings of the earth, those who wielded immense power and reveled in their pride, those who believed themselves utterly untouchable and above all judgment, were laid bare. They were seen for what they truly were, mere specks of dust, illuminated and exposed in a powerful beam of light. As this grand vision unfolded, Enoch then perceived another figure, distinct yet profoundly connected. He was one like a son of man, a being whose existence predated the very naming of the sun and the constellations, before the vast waters of the earth had even gathered into their basins. His sacred name had already been spoken. Righteousness, in its purest and most absolute form, resided wholly within him, a radiant and inherent quality. Justice flowed from him with an unstoppable force, like a mighty river, relentlessly cutting and shaping stone. The oppressed, those burdened by suffering, looked upon him and found an unexpected, profound wellspring of hope. Authority, not seized through conquest or ambition, but freely and divinely given, was bestowed upon him. And the fallen powers, those malevolent entities who had corrupted the earth with their influence, those who had twisted knowledge for their dark purposes and fed insatiably on the fear of humanity, were utterly stripped of their dominion, their power dissolving completely. Their oppressive rule vanished like morning mist under the intense, purifying fire of the rising sun. The earth itself seemed to exhale a collective sigh of relief, as if released from a long-held burden. Creation, in its entirety, appeared to lean and gravitate toward this majestic throne, drawn irresistibly like iron to a powerful magnet. Enoch, overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of what he witnessed, fell prostrate upon his face, not from fear alone, but from an immense weight, the profound weight of knowing that absolutely nothing is hidden, that nothing truly escapes, and that every hidden structure of power stands on borrowed time.